Hi, I'm Porcia Carter, and I spent most of my life in my teenage years kind of using drugs and alcohol and hit a bottom, and it was really God that saved me through all of those things. And now I feel like, hey, if one person can hear my story and maybe make a change their life, change the course of their actions, like I want to share my story and try to help someone avoid going through what I did. Growing up, I had a fairly normal life. Lived with sisters, mom and dad, in a house in the suburbs, and was involved in sports, got really good grades. I was a competitive figure skater, and I kind of figured out who the popular kids were and just determined, like, I am gonna be their friend. And I wanted to do whatever I needed to do to keep those friendships. So I drank with them. When I had the opportunity to try some of those harder drugs, I just tried them, and I just didn't really think that much about where my choices could lead me. What that did to me in my addiction led me kind of to my darkest place. You know, when things hit the rock bottom for me, for the first time, I had the desire to actually change. I had the hope that maybe life could get better. I was desperate enough that I didn't want to die, that I thought, hey, I'm gonna try this thing one more time. I'm gonna do whatever it takes, and I know what I need to do. I need to run after God with everything I have, and I'm gonna do that, and I haven't looked back since. So today, I have the honor and privilege of speaking to students. I talk to kids every day, share my story, and really try to encourage them with my life, not to feel bad for me, but to really take an honest look at themselves and to try to see themselves in my story. Addiction really can impact any person from any walk of life, and so, like God says through Paul in Romans 8 that like in all of these things and all these trials that we're more than conquerors. And I kind of started to wonder, like, what does it mean to be more than a conqueror? Like, why did he say we're more than that? Why couldn't we just overcome things? But I truly believe that like God is calling a generation to rise up and become what they already are. And that everything we need to accomplish what he's called us to do, we already have inside of us. And I want to challenge young people today to rise up and to take the challenge and to live a life that says, hey, I can overcome anything through Christ. I just really believe that everyone has a story and everyone has a voice, and there's power in sharing those things.